Hi everyone, it's Helen here and thank you for joining me today. Now today I have a really cute project to share with you and I'm going to show you how to make it. It's a dinky winky little fold up handbag, so there's only one place where we have to put glue and it's just so cute. So inside it holds one Ferrero Rocher, so it opens up just like so, and then we have a little circle in there. So this is the paper we're going to be using today. It's by First Edition and it's called Sweet Nothings, and it's absolutely perfect for any like love theme or Valentine's theme project that you want to do. So this is in a 6x6 and it also comes in 8x8 and 12x12. So this project can actually be sized up to go larger. So we're going to be using this lovely paper today. And we're going to be using, I've taken some out already, this lovely honeycomb paper here. And for the heart, all I've done is I've cut out a heart from this lovely paper here. Now this is raised, so it's slightly embossed there. So there was another thing in here I just want to show you. There are some cut parts as well, so this is going to be perfect for mini album making. Now I did actually make a mini album from this and I'll show you that at the end of the film. So we're going to be using this paper here and this paper here today. So let's grab the scoreboard out. So this is a 6x6 piece of paper. And we are going to score at 2 and 4, and then we're going to turn it once, and then we're going to score again at 2 and 4. Okay, so that's all the scoring on the board. I'm just going to grab this. This is also another piece of paper, papers that we're going to be using, so I'll be mixing green, mint green, with this lovely paper here. So this is Creative Papers, and all the links will be down below for everything that I've used today. I'll do my best to get links in for everything. So grab yourself a ruler, and what we're going to do is, I'm just going to quickly fold this just to show you where I'm going to make my score line. So we have this square here, this one here, so we have the junction here where they meet here. We're going to score from here all the way along up there. So it's kind of hard to see with pattern paper, but just do your best. If you're using plain cardstock, you'll be just fine. And there we go, and then you just need to do that on the other 4 corners. So I have this underneath here just to lean on. It will help me make a better score line. Okay, so now we've done that, we can then fold everything down and score it with your bone folder. There we go, and now we need to fold in our diagonal lines here. So the easiest thing to do is just push it in like that and then crease it down just like that. And then repeat for all of the 4 corners. It's a little off there. a little bit off there as well. That's because I couldn't see where I was scoring. There we go. Okay, so that's the diagonal scored. So now what we need to do is, it's easier for us to actually see what we're doing on this plainer side. So each square measures 2 inches. So we need to find the centre for the middle square. If I turn that around, and I'm just going to grab just a pen here. Actually, a pencil might be better. I don't have a pencil, it's gone. We'll go back to a pen. Okay, so we need to score or make a mark at 1 inch just here, and then on the opposite side again do the same, just at 1 inch. We'll move back to our pad again, and now we're going to make a score line from this mark here to this mark there. So use a pencil for this, so then you can rub it out. It's a very bright day out there today. It's probably the first time the sun's been out when I'm trying to film, so I'm hoping it's not too bright on the camera. Okay, repeat on the other side. See, what I'm doing is I'm trying to find the corner first and then lining up with the dot. There we go. Right, so these lines here, these go inwards. Okay, so now we can try and fold this up, so it goes in like that. So it will need a few folding ins for it to try and remember what it needs to do. So if you notice here, we have quite a lot of excess paper and bulk there, but it does fold up. So that's looking really nice already. So let's move that aside. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cut the corners off just to get rid of some of that bulk. I'm going to grab my scissors. You can use a ruler and a craft knife. I'm just going to aim for the other side. There we go. And that's a lot less bulky now. So now once we fold it up again, let's put this in. So we fold it up again. I'm going to tuck that in there. And then we fold these up as well. That goes in. And there we go. Right, so now we can work on with our lid. We'll just move that aside. So I have a piece of paper here from the matching pattern. So this measures 3.5 by 2, so grab your scoring board out, and we're going to score at 2 and 2.5, so 2 and 2.5. So this one's really easy. So I have a corner rounder as well, so this one is by X cut. I can't reach it, hang on. There we go, this one's by X cut. I absolutely love this one, and it collects all your little bits as well. So right, so on the shorter end we're going to corner round those. I like this one. Let me just quickly demonstrate on a scrap. So this side corner rounds and this side does an inverted. There we go. So that will do an inverted corner. That's really good. So right, so let's get some double-sided tape on this. You can use glue, but I want to have complete edge-to-edge coverage. So I'm using my nifty tool here. It's actually an acrylic block for stamps, because it's got the sharp edges. It's absolutely perfect and handy for double-sided tape, so I don't have to keep grabbing my scissors out. You can use a ruler as well. That was what I was using before I had this. It's an acrylic block by Papermania, and it came in a pack of 2, so I'm using the smaller one. I'm just going to add a little bit to the centre as well. There we go, that was quick and easy. So pop that down and grab a paper piercer, wherever mine has gone. There we go. Someone actually asked me this on one of the comments. This is a paper piercer. This is from Stampin' Up. So you can poke holes in, and it's also great for lifting up the tape as well. So I use this more or less for lifting up stuff than actually poking holes in things. Right, so let's grab this. There's no front or back at the moment, so I've got my edge here, so I'm going to line up the edge with this top edge here. It can get a little fiddly, so just do your best. Okay, there we go, that's on. You can barely tell now, that's pretty much seamless, especially because it's a busy pattern. So, if you want, you can always turn it round and have a different coloured lid. Right, so it's coming together now. Pop that in. So now we have this gap here because of the top edge. We have a lovely shape coming. It's like a bowler's bag. I just love this shape of bag. Pop that away. Okay, so now we need to do our heart and our fastening. So I have here from my stash, I got these off Amazon, some Velcro things. Velcro pads, I guess. These are quite large, so I have trimmed them up. You can get smaller ones, and I'll do my best to find something suitable for you guys. This does say fabric, but it does work on paper as well. So the good thing is it's stick on, and you can always use extra glue as well. So I've cut mine into quarters. So I'm going to grab the furry one. There's no other way to really explain it. I'm going to put the furry one. Try to stick it to yourself on the top of the lid here. I'm going to take the spiky one. I'm going to line it up just with this one here. There we go. This wants to stick to me. Okay, so fold it all up again. Might be best to have your Ferrero Rocher in there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get, I'm going to get this line here lined up with these two edges of the bag. I hope that makes sense. Then I'm going to stick it down, though it's kind of stuck to my finger a bit. There we go, that's stuck down now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to press both down, just like so, just to make sure that they're stuck down really well. Okay, so that's the bulk of the bag almost done. So we just need to do the handle now, so let's move all this aside. So I have two strips of paper here that I've cut from, this one is from this paper pad here, and then I have this honeycomb design here. So this measures 6 inches by 1/2 inch, and this one measures 6 inches by 3/8 of an inch, so these are actually quite tiny. So grab your glue or tape runner or anything that you use for sticking down, and then stick that on. Scoreboard again. And then score at 3/4 of an inch on both ends. Fold those over, and then you can kind of just do that just to get the curl going. Now we can stick that on the inside of our box. So we're going to use the double-sided tape again. It's actually quite a lovely day here, but we had storms overnight, and some of my neighbours had their fences blown down. So last week it was one of our fences, but it wasn't a fence that we owned, so the neighbour had to put that one back up. But it's starting to wobble again, and she's lost some fences on the other side as well. So, but she doesn't own those ones. I don't think it's the house next door that has the responsibility for those fences. So I think she'll just have to repair the wobbly fence. But other than that, it's a really nice day. So right, so in this one here, I did cut an extra strip just to cover that up. That's optional. Let's pop this all back together again, and then we can work on the decoration on the outside. I mean, you could just leave it like that and just add a diamond there or anything like that. So I'm going to add some hearts. So instead of doing a cutout, I've decided to take this same piece of paper that I've used for the handle and some heart dies. These are creative dies, so these are exclusive to Craft Stash. So I'm going to use this second one up just here, and I'm going to cut 2 of these, one for the outside and one for the inside. That's going to bug me. Needs to go near the edge. I don't like wasting edges. It's a magnetic platform, so it just wants to move around till it gets to the right place. Okay, so I have my 2 hearts here, so we're going to stick this one on the front. There we go. And on the inside, we are going to stick this one just in there as well, just so it's hiding underneath the Ferrero Rocher. So these would make lovely wedding favours as well. There we go, pop the Ferrero Rocher in, fold it up and close it down. There we go. Let's do the same for this one as well. I have got more Ferrero Rocher. I've got quite a few more Ferrero Rocher. I have this. I bought this last week, and if I could find a link for this one, it was on special offer. I'm not too sure if the special offer is still on, but I'll do my best to get that linked up. 90 Ferrero Rochers, so I have some more Ferrero Rocher projects coming up. So here we have our 2 little handbags. It's still very bright outside. See if I can close the curtain. There we go. Got a few more shadows now, but there we go. Lovely dinky handbags. So all the links will be down below for everything that I've used. There's also a blog post that goes with this project, and that will have all the dimensions on there, so the link will be down below for that. If you like this one, give me a thumbs up, and if you don't want to miss any more Ferrero Rocher projects coming up, please subscribe. It's just here, the Helen Griffin. Okay, so thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.